Hi class, and welcome back. If you're in here, why don't you go ahead and sit down, point your eyes up to the screen, because today we will be talking about the strongest ice user in anime and how he will play in Bleach of Rebirth of Souls. Describing Toshiro in this game, well, it's kind of obvious. He's a stock character. So, class, what a stock character is a character that has a unique install specifically for them. So they can have a unique priority that they can only use, and that certain stock can help them become a full character, and I'll get into detail about that very soon. Now you all are probably wondering, isn't he already a full character though? Well, yes and no. What I mean by full character in fighting game terms is a character, especially in his category, right? They won't become a full character unless they have certain requirements filled out for them. So basically, if you get the entire gauge filled up or stock gauge filled up, the character will become way more stronger. And it's basically a mini awakening without the character actually awakening. So if you didn't understand that, you can go ahead and play it back. If you still don't understand it, you're failing my class and I'm kicking you out and you're not welcome back. Okay class, since we got a better understanding of what a stock character is and what a stock character does, we're about to move on to hitsugayas. As you can guess it, his stock gauge, aka one of his tools that he has. Now if you would like to point your attention up to the screen, please. Now class, as you can see, his stock gauge is called Tensoujihurin. Now what does Tensoujihurin do? Well, when the gauge is built up, the player enters the Tensoujihurin state, which gradually enhances specific techniques. The gauge decreases if Toshiro does not land an attack or is hit by an opponent's attack. So what this means, class, is his whole entire gauge is rewarding him to be aggressive. If you don't hit your opponent, it's decreasing. If you get hit by your opponent, it's decreasing. So the only way for your stocks to go up is for you to be the aggressor. So you better not be pussy when you playing him. So make sure y'all game plan resolves around his whole entire gauge, because it is so important if you want to win a match. Now let's move on to the next skill that he has. Now as y'all can see, his second important skill is called Soten Hyokeki. Now what Soten Hyokeki does is an instant attack that can be used at a long distance. Soten Hyokeki rains down in ice blocks on an opponent, creating additional attack openings. So class, what this means is when you're playing aggressive with hitsugaya, this is the move that you want to consistently keep doing to throw off your opponent. This either may have two properties to it. It may be an overhead, or it may cause a block stun, and you may can gel it into a block string. We'll have to see until the full game comes out, but this move right here is the main move that will incorporate your pressure. So make sure you don't be pussy and use this. Now class, I truly hope that y'all was paying attention, because this is a short plan. It's to make you ask yourself, when you pick up hitsugaya, how will I play hitsugaya? This is what you're gonna look at. This is what you want to study. So moving on to the final segment of this video, we're gonna look at his stats. Now point your attention back up to the whiteboard, please. Okay, now we have his stat sheet, and as you can see, he excels in his strength, his special skills, his reach and range, and the last, his toughness and durability. When looking at these stats, you can't say they're bad. They're actually really good and look really solid. So overall, I think this character is going to be pretty strong, just looking off these stats. Now class, since we're coming to an end of this whole entire lesson, what I want you to do for homework is I want you all to analyze this video and come up with your own plan on how would you play with hitsugaya, because in the hands of a good player, this character is going to be a monster, and this character is going to be dangerous, especially in comp play. So what I want y'all to do is analyze this, study it, and let me know. Tell me in the comments. Let me know how you studied it and how did you come up with your own game plan. I'd like to hear from it. So with that being said, class, y'all go and like, subscribe, and share this video. We're getting bigger and bigger. Road to 100 is coming soon. So make sure y'all do that. Oh, and before y'all leave, don't slam my doors. I'll see y'all next video.
ごきげんよう。